What I'm going to talk about now is why judges hate McKenzie friends and why that's a good thing for you. What if the court system wants you to be afraid of is actually your biggest weapon? Because that's exactly what a McKenzie friend is. And I'm going to prove it to you today. Here's something nobody in the courtroom is going to tell you. The more uncomfortable your McKenzie friend makes the judge feel, the better your case is probably going. I've sat in family court. I've watched dads walk in alone, terrified, unprepared, no representation, no support, and no idea what half the jargon even means. I've watched those same dads get steamrolled, not because their case was weak, not because they were bad fathers, but because nobody told them they had the right to bring someone in that room with them. That someone is called a McKenzie friend. And here's the thing. Here is the big thing. The moment you walk in with one, something shifts. You can feel it. There's a certain tension. And today, I want to talk about why that tension exists, what it tells you, and most importantly, how you can use it. So, they level the playing field. The family court system, and I'll be direct here, is not a neutral space. When a solicitor walks in with the other side, the imbalance is immediate. They know the process, they know the language, and they probably know the judge too. Now, you walk in alone, you're already 3 steps behind before you even said a word. A McKenzie friend changes that. Not because they're a lawyer. They're not. Clearly not. They can't speak. For you, in most cases, they can't speak, but they can sit beside you. They can take notes, and they can quietly advise you, help you stay composed when things get heated, and remind you of the documents that you need. They can keep you anchored when the other side tries to throw you off. And that alone, that presence shifts the dynamic in the room massively. Judges notice it. And some of them don't like it. They don't like what it means, because it means you came prepared. They know things you're not supposed to know. Now here's something worth sitting with. There's an entire industry built on the assumption that you don't know what you're doing, that you need a solicitor to translate every letter, attend every hearing, and bill you every phone call, £250 an hour, sometimes more, just to tell you what's happening with your own case, to make sure you know what's happening with your own case. That's what they are there for. An experienced McKenzie friend has often been through this themselves. They've researched the practice directions. They've understand the CAFCAS process. That some of them have even studied law and got their own law degree. They know what a Section 7 report actually means and what you should be doing to challenge it. And when a McKenzie friend leans over and quietly tells you, yeah, that was procedurally improper, I'll note that down. Suddenly, you're not that frightened man or woman in the corner anymore. You're a litigant who knows his or her rights. Some judges, find that inconvenient. But inconvenient for who? Exactly. Ask yourself that question. Now, before I go any further, if you're watching this and you're currently navigating family court, I want you to know the Alienated Dads Network exists. We're here on YouTube. McKenzie friend near me. It's free. Google it. Modern Family Law Help for You group. It's there. We've got a community of men who have been through this and are going through this and have come out the other side. The link is below. Have a look for yourself. No obligation, no hard sell. Just it's there. Anyway, back to why this matters. The resistance is the signal. So in this part, I really want you to hear. Sometimes in a hearing, a judge will try to limit what your McKenzie friend can do. They might question whether they're appropriate, try to make them feel unwelcome, question their experience. And I've seen dads crumble in these moments. They think it means that they've done something wrong. They start to panic. Hear me on this. You haven't done anything wrong. Under the guidance from the case of REH and the guidance from the president of the family division, you have a right to a McKenzie friend present. That's not negotiable. But more than the legal point, pay attention to what that resistance is telling you. When someone tries to take away a tool before you've even used it, it usually means they know that that tool works. The resistance is the signal. The discomfort is the compass. Follow it. Follow it. Now, what this means for your strategy. So let's be practical. If you're going into family court with or without a solicitor, you should be thinking about who is sitting beside you. Not just anyone, not just a sympathetic mate who'll get angry and make things worse. Someone who has been through the system, who understands documents, who can stay calm when you can't, who knows when something matters and when it doesn't. Preparation, restraint, clarity. Those three things will serve you more in a family court hearing than almost anything else. And a good McKenzie friend embodies all three. And here's the irony. The fact that judges sometimes push back on them, try to diminish them, try to make you feel like you shouldn't have one, that's not a reason to leave yours at home. No, not at all. That's the reason you should bring them in the first place. Still confused? You can't still be confused. Let me explain some more. Let me leave you with this. The system works best when you don't understand it, when you're too exhausted, too frightened, too alone to push back. A McKenzie friend disrupts that, not through aggression and not through chaos, but through knowledge, presence, and preparation. That's why some people in that room would rather you didn't have one, especially a good one. And that's exactly why you should. If this helped you, share it with a father who needs it. They won't find this in a solicitor's office. And if you want to know more about finding the right McKenzie friend, not just anyone, a good one, check out the description below and visit McKenzie friend near me